All right, welcome back. Let's do one more. I'll see if this one doesn't have to be so long though. Maybe we can do this in a few minutes, right? As I say, MOP, you like person we know well small. I wouldn't say it like that. That's a little extra. We know well as how. No. Let's do it. Speaking of we know well, listen to this video and let's talk about it.
He ain't doing what I want him to do. I'd be like, do you suck his dick? For real, that'd be my first thought. Like, that'd be my first thought. Like, that's my go-to. That's my default setting. That'd be my default setting. Like, when women be like, he don't do this, I don't be having them type of issues. The issues that I have with men, they usually be trying to be more controlling and shit like that. And I don't mind being in a controlling environment because a man can't protect properly what he can't control. However, don't abuse my submission. That'd be where, like, I have challenges and where I have difficulties and things like don't take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with me, but don't take advantage. And motherfuckers get real comfortable and they just start trying to take advantage. And
excuse the French, oh sorry.
But that'd be my default setting. When anything don't go right, any issue, any argument, I drop to my knees fast. That's my default setting. It is. Suck his dick and fix that man something to eat. For real. Give him a shower. Like, get him clean. Fix him a drink. Suck his dick. Fix him something to eat. And then see what the issue is after that. Because we probably won't ever get to the meat and...
So y'all
all right, before she talks, hold on 1 second. Again, sorry, excuse the French and all that, but let's just talk about it, okay? Get down on your knees and do the needful if he misbehaves. You guys agree? Yes, no? I be with Renini. I be coconutted. Let me know what your thoughts are right now. All right. There's all types of coaches and content creators in these social media streets. Of course, I love a good gist, especially from my wife. Oh my God, you have no idea. Lola's voice is calmer than Ola's. Good commercial. Oh yeah. You think she's calmer than me? Okay. Uncle Patrick, listen to what they're saying before your chat. You say I like them toxic a little bit. I'm not saying my wife is toxic though. What in the Bala Blue is this? Do you guys agree with her or not? Not the one that's about to respond, but the first one. That was too much. I'm so sorry, Uncle Patrick. This now confirmed with a Pro Max. Some Nigerian men will like this one. Someone says she's speaking French. So you guys don't agree? It's a coconut tree. You don't agree? No? She's suggesting that his default, if he misbehaves or whatever she said, right? If he misbehaves or she does, her default, she get down on her knees and do the needful. Fix him some sandwich, wash him up. She said, I'm relaxing and painting my nail on this one. No, but my ears, who is she coaching? Somebody on the internet. She said, I refuse to agree in Jesus' name. Wait, you guys nobody is trying to get her point at all. You don't understand at all. Okay, let me play what her reply is.
told me to watch the whole video.
This is Kitty J Rose. I think she's very popular with the podcast Something Conversations. We've reacted to them here in the past. I forgot the name of the Something Conversations, the podcast with the other gentleman. The one that I forgot their name now. Jesus, we don't cover them a lot, so I always forget their name. But anyway, she's very popular on those big podcasts that they do events around the nation. So you could see her facial expression while that person was talking. But let's play this.
I went back, and I did. And my point still stands.
All right, so apparently she had responded earlier on, and then she was being dragged for not understanding what the lady is trying to say. And that's what I'm getting, you know. So she's saying what she said before, which is I'm guessing she disagreed with that, still stands, right? But let me play the original one and then we'll take it from there.
Ain't doing what I want him to do. I'd be like, do you suck his dick?
Sorry, block your ears until this lady finish is talking again. Sorry, okay?
For real, that'd be my first thought. Like,
all right, so thank God they didn't play it too much here, right? But if you look at this caption, it says woman says best way to solve problem with partner is to SHD and fix him a drink and then feed him. Afterwards, discuss the problem. All right. A lot of people will listen to just a little bit of what I say and might assume I would agree with that. I absolutely disagree with that. That's crazy and terrible, right? But I want to hear what Kitty has to say, or Kitty has to say about that.
woman be like, he ain't doing what I want.
I paused it so you guys don't hear that again.
For real,
Wait. Let her finish talking, right?
Every day I fight for my life on social media because of clips like this. Using sex or head as a bargaining tool? Sounds cute. Yeah, sounds cool. Realistically, that's unhealthy as hell. Offering head or sex should never be used as a bargaining tool just to address the issue or to bring up a conversation. This is yet another way of minimizing women to just simply being a sexual tool. And I don't rock with that because y'all know I'm a woman's woman. So I'm going to call it like it is. I have daughters. I would never advise my daughters to do that. So if you don't have daughters and you're speaking on something like this, me and you already have an issue. Because what are you talking about? Anything sexual being used as a bargaining tool always undermines the importance of healthy communication. And right here is how coercion and manipulation start to drown out your relationship. This whole take was just goofy. A dog will repeat a trick if they're rewarded for it. There are certain men who now, because they know that the reward or you're going to end up offering sex or some type of head just for them to have a conversation, just to talk about an issue, they will start creating conflict. They'll start creating issues. They'll push you to your limit or push you to your edge just so you can try to work up a conversation, knowing that the only way you'll get a conversation is by offering head. Do you hear that? Hello? I'm knocking at the freaking door. Does this make sense to you? Like, don't piss me off. Kitty, don't work up. Like, you know, some of y'all women, I just can't rock with because y'all are damaging our young babies, and this is the foolishness that you're feeding our young girls with. And you're also hurting or even causing more damage to the women who are trying to escape traumas such as that. If you'll actually advise a young woman or a lady to get down on her knees and bathe this man and make him feel good just to have a conversation with him, is he gonna do that for her? When he upset about something? Is he gonna get on his knees and rub her feet and bathe her and do
so? Even if he does, it's still wrong. Okay, it's still going to create terrible long-term results. It's not you know, I mean, obviously everybody knows communication is key, right? Effective communication, precisely. But if you feel the need to get across to somebody, now you're trying to use sex as a tool, it's just a terrible idea, right? If anything, I might suggest actively listening to what they're coming from, what they're trying to say. Be patient with yourself so you can actually give them some patience. Sometimes you have to back off of the situation and come back to it, right? And let me even tell you, there are men that won't have that sex with you because they know you're trying to manipulate. Especially if you've done that over and over. She said that's her default. So eventually that method is not going to work. The only thing that's long lasting is having the skills to actually engage in effective communication when it's necessary. And that is a skill set. And it's not something you can just whip some kind of tactic like get down on your knees and do. And there's more than enough men that will eventually resent you for always trying to do that, okay? Because if finish will enter anyway. So that thing you think you're offering is from the same you, and you're trying to use it to push issues under the rug effectively. It's not going to work. So that's kind of crazy. Let me hear what she said in this video right here.
It's unethical. Any form of manipulation to disarm your partner to simply have a conversation or talk to them is
ACC.
And I feel like any components of any form of communication should never be compromised or exploited for personal gain. Once again, I see this way too often. Don't forget, I work with couples through infidelity and affairs and partner betrayal and abuse and things like that. You don't want to be put in that situation. I wish I could study our brains a little bit more. I do.
So she was being dragged, and you can see somebody say that's not the whole video, though, sis. It's still a clip. It's giving you want people to hate her in order to agree with you. I agree with her though, because all she said was basically make sure your man is in a calm place mentally, love him, cool for him, etc. before addressing an issue. And the only reason I agree with her is because I would want my man to do the same for me. I have had men do that for me, cook for me, run my bath water, and then let's address the elephant in the room. Somebody say I stand on my comments too. That ain't make it any better, baby girl. Get up off your knees, pull it out. Use your mouth for words. I'm grown. We got a problem. I'm a big boy. What's going on? Talk to your man. Let's understand one another. Then we can get see it's a personality thing. If somebody's so upset with you, they probably want you to use your words, okay? And temporarily, you might be able to get away with using money or sex. Remember, I tell you, take money and sex off that pedestal. They don't belong there. They only magnify issues. They make them worse. Sometimes people will bury resentments a little bit long enough. Eventually, everything will blow up in your face. Anyway, I don't know how. Let me leave it alone. She's done a good job at addressing it. It's just a terrible. You might see stuff like that on the internet. Be careful. You should never put yourself at risk when there are actual real issues. Yes, it's true. There are certain ways to address issues. There are certain environments where you should address issues. The problem with what that first lady did is the using the sex thing. That's bastardizing the whole idea, of what you might have heard me say here before, which is active listening. That completely destroys it. Our default is a trauma response. That's just a very lazy way out. It makes you look cheap over time. Value yourself, ladies. Shade says this is a form of DV, mental and sexual abuse. Well, who's the abuser? Her or him? She's the one using the manipulative tactics. Is she the abuser? I'm curious. What's your thoughts on that, Shade? Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. Apparently, this became some big argument on our page, right? Somebody said, this woman strictly plays to male ego, in my opinion. You gotta be careful with that. Again, if you tried it, if it works a few times, it's not sustainable. Especially, the man needs to be a man. He will resent you for not allowing him to be a man. Now, he should be a man by himself, okay? He shouldn't have to wait for you to allow him to be a man. I'm always going to stand on that. But you're enabling bad behavior. If you're just stuck in this idea of soothing and appeasing his feeling, short term, it might be a good strategy as long as it also equates to you're working on yourself. But in the long run, you need him to be a man. You will not be able to respect him, which is a terrible idea, if he doesn't show up as a man. Okay, so I don't know. Let's leave it alone, Sha. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications, and let's get to today's main topic. I'll be right back. We offer evidence-based relationship and marriage resources and coaching to help you navigate the difficult times.
Don't just wing it. Learn the principles that work.
Download our 2 free books and book your complimentary coaching session now at manofprestige.com.